Number 25. The average cost of a slave in 2013 was between $90 and $100 US. Number 24. In most regions, 80% of trafficking involves sexual exploitation. Number 23. The remaining 20% is generally for labor exploitation. Number 22. The number of slaves on Earth today is estimated between 20 and 30 million. Number 21. Nearly 1 million of them are moved across an international border every year on the black market. Number 20. 70% of those slaves are female. Number 19. 50% are children. Number 18. Behind drugs and weapons, human trafficking is the third largest international crime industry in the world. Number 17. It generates approximately $33 billion every year. Number 16. Over half of that comes from industrialized countries. Number 15. Even for purposes of labor exploitation, women still constitute over half of Earth's enslaved population. Number 14. Organ harvesting is another seldom mentioned but quickly growing industry that benefits from human trafficking. Number 13. An estimated 30,000 victims of sex trafficking die each year from abuse, disease, torture, and neglect. Number 12. 80% of those sold into slavery are under 24, and some are as young as 6. Number 11. Ludwig Tarzan Feinberg, a convicted trafficker, said, "You can buy a woman for $10,000 and make your money back in a week if she's young and pretty. Then everything else is profit." Number 10. A 2003 study in the Netherlands found that, on average, a single sex slave earned her pimp at least $250,000 a year. Number 9. A human trafficker can earn 20 times what he or she paid for a girl, provided the girl was not physically brutalized to the point of ruining her beauty. The pimp could sell her again for a greater price because he had trained her and broken her spirit, which saves future buyers from a hassle. Number 8. The end of the Cold War has resulted in the growth of regional conflicts and the decline of borders. Many rebel groups turn to human trafficking to fund military actions and garner soldiers. Number 7. According to a 2009 Washington Times article, the Taliban buys children as young as 7 years old to act as suicide bombers. Number 6. The price for child suicide bombers is between $7,000 and $14,000 US. Number 5. UNICEF estimates that 300,000 children younger than 18 are currently trafficked to serve in armed conflicts worldwide. Number 4. Babies are sold on the black market where the profit is divided between the traffickers, doctors, lawyers, border officials, and others. Number 3. Researchers argue that as the economic crisis deepens, the number of people trafficked for forced labor will increase. Number 2. Human trafficking is one of the fastest growing criminal enterprises because it holds relatively low risk with high profit potential. Criminal organizations are increasingly attracted to human trafficking because, unlike drugs, humans can be sold repeatedly. And number 1. There are more slaves in the world today than ever before in history. If you liked the video you just saw, then consider clicking on the button at the top right to subscribe. Also, check out our other popular videos, 25 funniest Google autocomplete fails, and 25 famous company names and where they came from. If you're still itching for more, go check out our website at list25.com for a whole bunch of cool lists.